Nate and Matt. Here are the matchups, folks. It is all set. Philadelphia and Washington will meet for the third time. They split during the regular season. This will be for the NFC Championship. And then, of course, the matchup that's going to be taking place in the AFC, Buffalo and Kansas City going at it again. Buffalo beat Kansas City earlier. And what did they say, Mike Pinnell, in the tunnel when we were there?
Yeah, we were at that game. We were standing in the tunnel afterwards, and he said, "We'll see you again." And it counts.
Right.
And he'd be right.
Yeah.
We're going to see them again this week, and this has been the topic of conversation, right? You can do it in the regular season. Can you do it in the postseason? We're going to see how it shakes out next week.
You know, I think Mahomes is 3-0 against them in the postseason, but I think this team right here with Josh Allen, it's a team that has grown through the course of this season. I think they've kind of grown into identity. You heard Josh Allen after the game. They've heard about all the things they can't do, but they continue to make the plays. But listen, let's make a mistake about it. This game was the difference was the 3 turnovers by the Baltimore Ravens. Lamar Jackson had his own 12-yard lines, engineers an 88-yard drive that goes down, scores a touchdown, and then Mark Andrews, probably one of the most reliable guys they've had on this team, drops what would have been a 2-point play to send it into overtime. And it was really, with the turnovers to me, were the difference in this game. It was early in the game. You see right here, Taylor Rapp is going to pick the pressure was there. A little early throw right there by Lamar. They stopped him right there. But this play right here, he drops the ball when he's trying to change hands. Von Miller picks it up. This led to a touchdown for, again, the Buffalo Bills, and I think this was, to me, one of the plays of the game. You're going to see up here, he's going to roll to the right, he's going to find it right here. The punch out here right there by Terrell Bernard, right there in the fourth quarter. They were just moving, they could not stop the ball. That punch out by Terrell Bernard, to me, was the difference in the game.
Go ahead. Yeah, I was going to say, with all that being said, though, they had a chance, right? No matter how poorly they played, the turnovers. And let's take a look at the last drive, right? Going down, you're going to see Lamar, I mean, right here, look at the amount of time he has, right? Just standing back there. Their offensive line, giving him the opportunity to move to his right, find just down the middle, wide open.
Beautiful play.
Beautiful play, beautiful catch and throw. But this is it. This is the game on the line. Coach, you mentioned it. The guy that he trusts the most, Mark Andrews, he's got 361 regular season and playoff connections to Mark Andrews. That's more than double any other player that he's gone to. In critical situations, it comes down to one thing, making the plays when they're there.
Yeah.
And they didn't.
And let me get to Mark Andrews, where my camera at. He's one of the best tight ends of his era. He had 4 drops all year, 2 in this game, and he had that costly fumble. Just hold your head up, man, because I saw him on the sideline. He was beating himself up. But I want to talk about Josh Allen. And there's certain things that I noticed because we've played the game. And their last drive, when they settled for that field goal to extend their lead, there was a play where they called a QB run. And Josh Allen, for a second, got stood up. And his eyes got big, and he thought about pitching the ball back to his running back. He did not. And I know it's a small play. It will not go down in the stat line. But for me, that is a representation of Josh Allen's growth. You know, early on in his career, we all said it here to say, well, no.
Yes.
Don't pitch that ball back. But years ago, he would because he was such a playmaker, and he wanted to make the big play in every big moment. But this year, you've seen the discernment and taking care of the ball. I just feel like he's repeating the phrase in his head. It's the plays that you don't make that could win you the game. Because we know he's dominant. And when he wants to put the cape on, he could become Superman at any moment. He really played a flawless game, even if the numbers and the statistics don't jump out at you. So congratulations to Josh. Congrats to the Bills, well-deserved. And congratulations to Bills Mafia. I know I joke about, you know, their fan base and I pick against them, but they are one fan group that I would love to see win a freaking Super Bowl because they deserve it. Hopefully they get rid of that black cloud from the 90s.
And, you know, when you talk about stats, we watched last night the Detroit Lions have over 500 yards of offense against a Washington team that didn't. What was the difference? Turnovers.
Yeah.
And you're getting to the playoffs, so those are the things that you really become a determining factor. That and in the red zone, being able to finish drives. And early in this game, Buffalo went down there, 3 for 3 in the red zone, 21 points they put up there. We saw Baltimore have to settle for a field goal there. Again, above all of that, Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens go 88 yards with with 2 minutes to go in this game and have an opportunity to tie that football game. A lot to them. But again, there's something with this football team. We talked about it before. There's a looseness with them. There's a calmness with them. It starts with Sean McDermott, permeates down through Josh Allen. And this whole football team has a belief. And they're kind of like, you know what? Tell us what we can't do. And we're going to show you what we're going to do.
Keep betting against us.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what? You fight for home field advantage for a reason, right? So you can get the game there. Bills undefeated at home. And look, it was a bend but don't break defense that was on display tonight. The Bills got it done. After the game, it was our Tracy Wolfson talking with Bills linebacker Terrell Bernard.
Well, Terrell, we heard it all week long, specifically the underdogs at home. A lot of that had to do with the Week 4 matchup and this defense. How much did that motivate you guys to come out here and prove something tonight?
Yeah, we were motivated all week, man. You know, they're a really good team, a really good offense. We didn't feel like we put our best foot forward in Week 4. So, you know, thankful to just have the opportunity to come out here and compete again. So happy for the guys and so happy for these fans. You know, we put a lot of work into it. And to see, you know, the results start to pay off right now, I can't say enough about this team.
You played such a huge part in this game, specifically that fumble by Mark Andrews. Take us through that, and then, of course, the celebration carried off by your teammates afterwards.
Yeah, he found a soft spot in the zone. You know, we rallied to the ball. I saw him cut back, and really all I saw was the ball. Tried to get it out. You know, these conditions, the ball's wet and slippery. Something that we had talked about all week was really trying to attack the ball, and, you know, was lucky enough to get it out there. And then, yeah, like you said, Big Phil carrying me off the field. You know, I think it just shows how close we are as a team. Like I said, I love these guys. I'm so happy that we get another week together.
You ready for Mahomes and the Chiefs?
Yeah, we'll go back to work. You know, want to give all glory and honor to Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior. And we'll go back to work and get ready for them. We know they're a great team. It's going to be a great matchup.
All right, good luck. Enjoy this one.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You know, you talk about that punch out. We see this throughout the league now. You talk about tackling, but also going for the football, as Terrell talked about before. With these conditions, the ball being wet to a plow, but to be able to do that in space, that is a very unique opportunity. A great play by Terrell, because that's one thing to be in a pile and do it, but to do it in space as you're doing it and have the nerve and the consciousness to actually go for the ball and to hit it. Great play by him.
It's a high football IQ play, understanding that I might over-pursue, but I'm sending him back in where my dogs are, so I'm just going to try to go for the punch-out. If I get it out, cool. If not, I know my guys will have my back. But it's one thing to lose to a team and then tell your locker room, we didn't have Bernard Milano, we didn't have Johnson, Khalil Shakir was banged up in that game. Yeah. It's one thing to say it, but then to show up in the playoffs and all of those guys do something and ball out and add value to their squad in this game. Good job by them all the way around.
And one quick thing he said in there, they talked about it during the week. The coaching staff talking about it during the week. That's what great teams do, right? They talk about what they're going to do during the week, and then it comes to life. Even on a play that they said they gave up that soft spot in the zone. It's about rallying to the football. Those are championship-type plays.
It is indeed Josh Allen, and when the other guys are contributing, they get it done. That was exactly what took place this evening. When we come back from break, it'll be Josh Allen and his mates in the locker room as the State Farm postgame show continues right after this.
Every single one of us. We're not done yet. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Hello, xin chào tất cả các bạn. Mình lại quay lại đây. Video ngày hôm nay mình sẽ tô màu những sản phẩm này đây. Các bạn hãy xem thật kỹ nha. Đây là những sản phẩm mình chưa tô. Những sản phẩm mình tô màu xong thì chắc chắn nó sẽ rất chi là đẹp. Tại vì mình có hộp sam màu này. Sam màu này của mình nó giúp mình tô màu rất chi là đẹp luôn. Và bây giờ các bạn cùng theo dõi mình tô màu những sản phẩm nhé.
Khi em chết tiếp tô màu nha bạn ơi.
Hơn mấy tuổi? Hơn 6 tuổi đấy. Suy nghĩ được chữa vào cái ạ.
Chuyện của đấy là công ty người ta nói yêu nói thôi cứ nghi ngờ cứ phải sơ phần giả tả.
Nói thật đúng người đúng lúc, thật này không đúng người lúc không đúng luôn. Anh có thấy được em mà đi được cái quan để em mà đi thì anh đấy em thành mẹ đấy.
Giả tả. Người ta sống thật như thế thì mình không tin.
Chị em có phải em không tin đâu. Em chỉ bảo em không thích.
Và tại là sau cười nhiều đứa kêu than là tình yêu đích thực không lừa dối. Những người như thế thì lại không có kết quả gì.
Đấy là Sao anh giải được gì?
Hả?
Em không biết, có phải không?
Cái gì đâu, đã yêu lần nào?
Em chưa trả, em chưa biết. Anh biết rồi.
Anh đã yêu lần nào?
À thế à? Đẳng cấp nhỉ?
Anh giờ đã chưa được gì thứ hai.
Xin chào tất cả mọi người đã quay trở lại với kênh của mình. Hôm nay mình sẽ tiếp tục hướng dẫn các bạn làm vòng và vòng. Hôm nay của mình sẽ có tiêu đề là giò sụn. Bạn nhớ hôm nay vòng của mình sẽ có tiêu đề là canh mỏng. Bây giờ những cái này làm nhé. Lúc tuổi trẻ nên đã như đây. Mày có mình đang trẻ nhưng mà thời đời cũng tuổi đã nhưng mà cân não. Cân não. Một trắng đầu tiên nha.
Cái tốt.
Không phải ngu.
Còn thì tuổi chưa đâu được ngu như cô.
Thì không thích thì bảo thế. Mọi người thấy màu trắng đây, màu trắng gì?
Cô chán cái gì nhỉ? Ngày xưa quên con độc chán, vẫn còn này chán.
Bảo ngày trước em cứ suýt với vợ đây làm gì nữa.
Thế thằng nào chả suýt?
Thằng này cũng suýt à?